Hi guys, Angelo Lambropoulos here, Director of Lambros Realty. Thank you all of you that have signed in and have joined me here for the October 2021 Cherrybrook property market update. So what I'll do is I'll just go through the obviously the data and statistics that took place in October. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to put them in the chat box. And upon completion of this presentation, I'll then answer any questions you may have. I'll proceed as follows. So last month, for the month of October 2021, there were 15 registered home sales. The median price amongst those registered home sales were 2.2 million. The highest price was at 2.85. So edging ever so close to that 3 million mark. I don't think it'll be long now in Cherrybrook, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. Average days on market sitting at 24. Now, if we look take in comparison to what was happening this time last year, so in October 2020, there were 11 registered home sales. The median price amongst those home sales was sitting at 1,553,000. The highest sale recorded in October 2020 was 1,750,000, and average days on market was sitting at 25. So I guess to summarize those data points there, the registered home sales, 15 registered home sales for September are consistent with the registered home sales in August. So both months had 15 home sales, and an additional 4 home sales in October this year versus October last year. The median price remained stable, so only marginally up at 6%. So it was sitting at 2,075,000 last month. It's now sitting at 2,200,000. And average days on market. Sorry, just before I proceed to that, I forgot to mention the median price is up 41.7% from this time last year. So that's a staggering increase there. And sorry, going back to average days on market remains stable with a marginal increase of 2 days from September 2021. So it was 22 days for the average listing in September. It's now sitting at 24 for October. So neither here nor there. Now, I'll get to the auction results for October. So just to make it clear here, you'll notice that there's 19 registered auctions, and you're probably thinking, why is there 19 registered auctions when there are 15 home sales? Just to make it clear before I proceed, the reason there are 19 registered auctions is because the data includes duplexes, townhouses, units, and homes. So when I do median prices, you all probably you're all well aware by now, is I only use the housing data because that's going to distort averages if I start throwing duplexes, townhouses, and the mix in the median prices. But for the auction statistics, I obviously group everything together to obviously make that as accurate as possible. So proceeding with that, there were 19 registered auctions for in the month of October, my apologies. Of those 19 registered auctions that took place in October, 10 had sold at auction, 5 had sold prior, and 4 had passed in. So looking at the total auction clearance rate there, so auctions that had sold on auction day was 53%. When you put the totals together, so those that had sold at auction and had sold prior, they were totaled 79%. So just to sort of summarize again those data points, there were an extra 5 scheduled auctions in October 21 in comparison from September 21. So for the month there, the auction clearance rates are marginally up, so sitting 3% higher than they were in September 21, and remain the same at 79%, including those that sold auction and had sold prior. 4 homes had passed in for the month of October in comparison to 3 homes passing in September. So when I say homes, just 3 properties, just to clarify that. And that sums up the auction side of things. Now, just general observations as far as stock levels are concerned. Obviously, the data, I took the data from Thursday, the 4th of November, obviously yesterday. So stock levels remain considerably low, with only 16 homes currently listed for sale in Cherrybrook, which there were, that's 3 more than there were last month. And again, that's to be expected with the easing of restrictions. Still, again, very low. It's not, we haven't seen a surge in listings, which is obviously leading to strong property prices. The rental market, so nothing's changed there. It's still sitting, suburb rental yield is sitting at 2.3% with an average $800 per week weekly rent, and that's taken from a sum of 199 properties over the course of the past 12 months. And just to give you a quick update on the Cherrybrook train station developed, so the 3.5 hectares of government land there. Where that stands at the moment, Landcom issued a statement in early October advising that the draft plans aren't going to be released this year. So they were meant to be early this year. Obviously that didn't happen. So I dare say with COVID, and it's pushed everything back. They haven't given a definitive date as to when those draft plans will be available for public viewing at some point next year. But at the moment I hear any information or anything of the sort, I'll make sure I'll let you know here. The other announcement is the upgrade to Kanangara Park, so just behind Apple Tree Shops there. Most of you are aware that unfortunately the park had been burnt down, vandals, almost a year ago now. So new plans are in place to obviously upgrade the park and get that up and running, which will be great, and especially heading into Christmas period now. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know when it's going to be complete, but what I do know is draft plans are available. Which is the Apple Tree Park, Kanangara Park Renewal Plan. You can find that information on the Hornsby Shire Council website. I do have the plans here if anybody wants to see them. Alternatively, they are on public display next door at Fiesta Bakery. They do have them publicly display on their shop window there at Apple Tree Shop. So by all means, feel free to check it out. And just another thing, I've had a few questions on, what's sort of happening on David Road there, and obviously there's plans to redevelop. I'm sure most of you are aware by now, but most of you that aren't, the planning alert around it's that 94 David Road, Castle Hill pocket. It's obviously looking at the demolition of the existing structures, and what they are looking to do is to obviously construct a 55-place childcare facility with underground car park spots there. So that's what's in the pipeline. And obviously, sorry, I'll just admit this person, and that's obviously what's in the pipeline. Sorry, let me just change the view. I don't know what's happened there, guys. There we go, back to full view. Okay, yeah, so need to work on my Zoom skills. Sorry for that. So I guess that concludes what I was summing up the property market update in a nutshell. What I'll do is I'll just revert to the chat and see if any of you have any questions. But again, thank you all for tuning in. Looks like I may have explained myself relatively well, which is okay. As you know, I mean, when we exit now, if you have any further questions, you're welcome to call me. Just before that, we will have our new Cherrybrook location report coming up soon. So I should have that published and ready to go early December. So I'll keep you posted on when that takes place. And obviously that's got all the latest updated data in Cherrybrook, West Pennant Hills, Dural and surrounds. So I'll definitely let you know when that comes into play. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As you know, Angelo of Lambros Realty here. If you have any further questions or something comes to mind after this presentation, you're welcome to call me at the office 0294810999. Email me on info@lambrosrealty.com.au. Alternatively, you can come and visit me at the shop premises now at Apple Tree Shop. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all again next, for the final one in December, which will be Friday, December the 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. and that'll be the final one for the year. So thanks again for all your support so far, everyone, and I'll see you in a month's time.